Student success is built on a strong foundation of literacy. When children cannot read, they can't learn, making reading at an early age not only a goal, but a civil right for all students. In November, a lunch and literacy discussion was co-hosted by E3, Elevate Early Education, the City of Newport News, Newport News Public Schools, and Newport News Public Library. At an Achievable Dream Middle and High School, an audience of elected officials, school and city leaders, educators, and invested community members heard from a panel that included NNPS Superintendent Dr. Michelle Mitchell and Greenwood Elementary Principal Ethel Francis, along with Virginia Superintendent of Public Instruction Dr. Lisa Coons and Director of the Newport News Public Library Anita Jennings. The discussion was moderated by Newport News Mayor Philip Jones and included segments of the documentary The Right to Read. The panel discussed the new Virginia Literacy Act, a bipartisan effort to improve early literacy outcomes for all Virginia students in kindergarten through third grade. They shared how NNPS already uses state-approved reading programs, data to track individual student progress, and advanced teacher training to consistently improve reading scores. The panel also focused on reading as a community effort, with Newport News Public Library giving every student a library card to utilize additional resources. And by partnering with parents to reduce chronic school absenteeism, improve communication, and provide reading resources for families, Newport News Public Schools is embracing a multifaceted approach to equip every young student with the tools necessary for success in school and in life. For General Stanford Elementary, located on Fort Eustis, Veterans Day is a week-long celebration. The PTA worked with educators to decorate the hallways with patriotic displays and colorful student artwork. 3rd through 5th grade students involved in Blossom and Rise mentoring groups decorated paper leaves with kind words of appreciation for our veterans. These leaves help decorate a freedom tree to honor all who served. 4th and 5th grade students in Anchored for Life, a peer-to-peer club to support military-connected youth, created hand-drawn cards. The original cards were copied and duplicated so every preschool student at General Stanford could color the cards before mailing them to deployed service members. Near the end of the week, 4th and 5th grades combined their musical talents to present a tribute to veterans. Before the spirited performance, Principal Jennifer Harnish, who grew up in a military family, introduced the guest speaker, Newport News Mayor Philip Jones. Jones has a strong connection to the military. Both his parents served in the Air Force. Jones served in the Marine Corps and is currently in the Marine Corps Reserves. He thanked the veterans and families for their service and sacrifice. Music teacher Morgan Cassidy then led his talented students in a series of patriotic songs to thank the many veterans in attendance for their dedicated service. The military's Tradoc Rock Band also performed, creating an evening of celebration and thanks. Coast Guard Admiral turned CNU captain visited Riverside Elementary during one of his CNU community walks. Christopher Newport University's new president, William Kelly, is getting to know the neighborhoods and communities that surround the university through regular, organized walks. On his way to Riverside Elementary, the retired Rear Admiral was joined by CNU students, faculty, and staff, along with NNPS educators, city and state leaders, law enforcement, and other community members. The spirited procession was greeted by Riverside's own Boomin' Bears drumline. After the talented student performance, Riverside Principal Tim Edwards thanked the community leaders for their visit. President Kelly gifted the school with a cart full of sidewalk chalk to inspire creativity, just as the school inspires the future generation of citizens and leaders. For the second year, Sedgefield Elementary partnered with St. Andrew's Episcopal Church to feed students and families. Organized by professional school counselor Hakima Muhammad, this year's efforts doubled expectations by serving almost 200 meals. For over a month, St. Andrew's collected frozen turkeys and food donations. These were combined with fresh and canned foods donated to Greenwood through other community partners. Students in the SCA, school staff, and church volunteers spent a Friday evening organizing the bountiful donations into boxes. On the Saturday morning before Thanksgiving, families were invited to drive through and pick up a box for a complete Thanksgiving meal. School staff, church members, and college mentors from Hampton University all worked together to bless each family. Additionally, 40 meals were delivered to families at their homes for a total of 190 meals served this Thanksgiving season. The Virginia School Boards Association recognizes November as Take Your Legislator to School Month. This is designed to develop closer relationships between public schools, local communities, and our elected officials, while encouraging further discussions about working together to meet funding needs for the success of all students. So Newport News Public Schools invited state legislators, their aides, local leaders, and members of the Newport News Education Foundation to Watkins Early Childhood Center to see firsthand the wonderful options available to our youngest students in preschool. Superintendent Dr. Michelle Mitchell welcomed the invited guests to Watkins, which is not only one of 4 preschool sites in Newport News, but also home to the Dual Language Immersion Program, where students spend their day learning in English and in Spanish. Elected officials and community leaders visited multiple classrooms to see these unique learning opportunities in action as students completed their morning routines in 2 languages and then rotated through learning centers. Legislators were welcome to talk with the students and receive unfiltered feedback from the 4-year-old scholars about the joys of learning at Watkins. By inviting influential leaders into our schools, Newport News Public Schools hopes to strengthen lines of communication with lawmakers to ultimately provide the best possible education for every student.